I'm so excited today. I'm about to interview Paula Wells, the broker owner of PRIMAC Realty. She doesn't just stop and spend time with anybody, and she decided to have coffee with me. She's a former school teacher, so I need to make sure I have my stuff together, because I was a good student. No, I was a good student. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't bring up school. I am Keith, and I'm here today with Miss Paula Wells, the owner and broker of PRIMAC Realty, which does sales as well as property management. Did I get that right, Paula?
You did.
Awesome. If you would, I'll ask you to introduce yourself as well.
My name is Paula Wells. I am the broker and the owner of PRIMAC Realty. I started the company about 15, 16 years ago, but I've been an agent for almost 20 years now.
Very nice. Now, I have the pleasure of listening to you because we're in the same BNI group, and I heard you speak yesterday, and there's some things that I want to ask you about that I would like you to share with everybody. The first one is you've been in real estate a very long time. What got you into real estate?
Originally, we were looking to buy, fix, and sell. I used to teach, and my husband would stay home with the kids, and he started reading and educating himself about investing. So we started with investing, and then it became a passion, I guess. So I ended up leaving teaching and then just going into real estate full time because it was a lot of fun.
So you guys did it together?
We did.
Very nice.
And we do.
Still today?
Yes.
How nice. How nice. A lot of couples can't work and play together. So It's cool that you guys do that.
Yes.
So the other thing I have for you is that you are now the owner of your own real estate company. What made you start your own company? Why didn't you just stay under the umbrella of something that was established? What made you take that leap and start your own?
Probably a couple reasons. One was I like to be my own boss. In the end, I figured out that I do have 3 kids. Now it gives me the freedom to go to their practices, their ball games, be available to them, travel when I want, and do those kind of things. So, of course, being my own boss is important to me, and so that I can be in control of my schedule. And then in the beginning, though, I was working for other companies. I enjoyed that. I learned from them, but they limited me on what I could do. One of the companies I worked for would not allow me to do property management. One of my owners had asked me if I could help, and I couldn't. So I had to turn that business away, and eventually was able to establish myself and start my own company.
Got you. Now, one of the things I want to ask you about, which probably a lot of real estate agents are thinking about as well, like you've actually went out and started your own company. However, real estate, as I know it, is now dominated by a majority of women, but they're mostly realtors. There are very few owners that are women. Can you tell me about your path as being a woman and an owner? Did you find it difficult at all, or are you just the type of person that I'm going to do it and that's what it is?
Yes, I'm always determined to do what I want to do. I did have some kickback in the beginning from the one broker. He wasn't happy that I was leaving and said, "You're going to have trouble with my E&O insurance. It's going to be very expensive." Kind of deterred me, but in the end, it really wasn't. And I just enjoy it. I was in control of my classroom, and now I'm in control of helping others and still teaching everybody else. So no real roadblocks along the way.
Very nice. Mm-hmm. Now, since we're all social distancing, and it's been that way for a little bit, what changes have you made to your business to help you to continue to grow during this time?
I just keep in touch with everybody. I'm still working with a handful of buyers, a handful of sellers. I'm helping people find rentals. I'm putting new properties on the market to rent. So I've just kept in touch with people and my business, and I'm still moving as quickly as I was before all this started happening.
Which is nuts when I heard you say it, because there's a lot of realtors that are going through some hard time because a lot of sellers don't want people walking through their homes.
Right.
So how have you overcome that challenge?
The sellers are allowing us to go through. Many of the houses are vacant. There are a few with people in them. Some of them have requested that we wear gloves and masks, so I provide gloves. Most people will provide a mask or a face covering for themselves. We use hand sanitizer all the time, and we just kind of respect the wishes of the sellers. But we have not been declined. One property, I think we were declined, and in the end, it wasn't one that she was looking for anyway. So it's been business as usual.
Wow. So, Paula, being that you've been in the industry this long, this is not necessarily the first. It's not real estate driven, but sort of like an issue in the market. How is this different from other real estate changes that you've seen in the past?
I'm just comparing this to about 10, 12 years ago when we kind of had that fall. I see properties coming on the market. I see prices coming down. I see our inventory going up again. So that's kind of where I'm comparing that to. My fear, my fret right now is the financing portion of it. So as people are starting to get pre-approved, pre-qualified for loans, I'm worried that the banks will stop lending, and then we'll kind of be at a standstill.
Gotcha. What do you miss the most as far as what the restriction has done? I know you said it's business as usual, but some things are a little different. What do you miss the most?
I miss when I go out with people, you can't give them a hug or something to say hello. I might not see them as much. I guess it's more of the socialization portion of it as well. Sometimes we might stop and have lunch or something after that. We can't do that now. So we follow each other in each other's cars. We can't drive together. But I guess that's about, just socializing and meeting with people more often.
No, I understand that. And that's the reason why I'm having coffee with people virtually now versus us sitting down somewhere having coffee. So do you feel confined to home sometime? And if you do, what's your motivation to help you get out? Is there a song or a movie or a book that you use to help change your mood?
I don't feel confined. I have a big yard, so I do a lot of yard work. I like to walk and I like to run, so I will call up a friend and we'll go for a walk or a run to get out of the house. I watch Netflix and Prime lately. I do read. Favorite book or a favorite movie right now, I'm not sure. I just kind of scroll through. I kind of like those feel-good movies that are that make you feel good, that people are doing good. And so that's kind of what I've been streaming and what I've been doing. So doing stuff for me and then mentally and physically.
Nice. Well, before we go, Paula, you have any tips for agents now that may be struggling?
I'd say keep on doing what you're doing. Keep reaching out to people. There are still people that need to have a roof over their heads. So whether it's buying or renting, people are out there looking and people are making inquiries. So make sure you return those calls and follow up.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Paula. I thank you for being gracious with your time and meeting with me and talking. Again, Paula Wells, broker owner of PRIMAC Realty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fun.
How cool was that? I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Until next time, enjoy your coffee.